Hi guys, today we're going to be building this section of this ongoing video series that I'm doing on Webflow. So we're going to be building this, what I like to call the zero sugar section, because there is a Pepsi can with the zero sugar on there. So the first thing that if you haven't already checked out my videos on making this nav bar and this hero section, go check those out first. Yeah, I'll link them in the description box below and the little corner on the right. Okay, let's just get started. So I'm gonna start by dragging in a div, okay? As all good things begin. Oh god. This is gonna have a height of 100 VH. So take up, sorry, I should probably scroll down a bit. This is not where we're, okay. 100 VH, like the entire viewport, right? Gonna give this a background color of black because, well, that's what this is. So set this to be displayed flex. There you go. And you'll see in a second why we need that. Okay, so I'm gonna drag in another div. I'm gonna call this div zero sugar text. Have the height be 100% and height be 100%. And the width maybe be like about 50 or sure. Let's 45. Okay, there. Now inside of here, I am going to set the flex box to be vertical because we're going to be putting in a bunch of elements like this in here. And I don't actually want it to be aligned to the center. Okay, there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give it some padding. So like 40 pixels of padding looks good to me. Do that. Then I am going to bring in this image right here. That's what I like image, and I'm going to bring in a heading. Call this zero sugar heading. I say here better with Pepsi. Okay. Better with Pepsi. Okay, there. Then I'm gonna scroll down here. Open sans. A bit bold. Change the color to white. Make it a bit smaller, 28 pixels. And then I'm going to drag in a paragraph element for this part right here, right? And I'm going to, actually, let me just split this across the middle like that, just because, to add some more character. Zero sugar paragraph. That's not spelled right. I'm just going to, para works, no need to spell the entire thing. Okay, zero sugar paragraph, same thing, open sans, light this time. Just gonna make it white. And I think I'm gonna increase the font size just a little bit, like that. Perfect. Now, what's next in this section, right? The Lotties. So, here's how we're gonna build that. I'm gonna start by bringing in yet another div block. Gonna call this zero, that's not right, zero sugar Lotties, right? Width of 100%, so I'm going to take up this entire thing. Flex, yep, flex, horizontal space around, and you'll see in a second. Okay, 1 second. And then I want to bring in the actual Lotties. So we have this one, and this one. 0 sugar Lottie. There. Gonna give all these the same class in just a second, but let's start with this one. Gonna give this a width of 30% because there's 3 of them. So 0 sugar Lottie. Same thing with this one. 0 sugar Lottie. There we go. I think I'm gonna put a space between. Yeah, okay. Then what I want to do is do this little circle thing in the middle. So like Pepsi plus a hamburger equals, I don't know, a thumbs up. So this little circle thing. So I'm just going to drag in this text block. Yep, the text block. And what am I going to call this? I'm going to give this a class of 0 sugar circle. Flex vertical, and you'll see in a second why I'm doing all this, but width of 30 pixels. Change the text to just that plus, so width of 30 pixels. Height of, this is fine, 30 pixels by 30 pixels. Gonna change the font, Montserrat, make it really bold, make it white. Or make it black, actually, you'll see in a second why. 30 pixels, so it's big. And then I'm going to give this a background of white, like that. And then just make the border radius 50%. That way it's always going to be a circle. Okay, I'm just going to add another one of these and change this from a plus to an equals. There we go. Maybe I should. Let's see what happens when I put space around. Well, it doesn't really change anything. So I'm just going to leave it how it is. Okay, perfect. Now, if you go on here, when we hover, the Lottie animations activate, or they start up, right? But for us, when we kind of just preview, then they only activate. It doesn't happen when you hover. So what we want to do is we want to set some animations. So I'm gonna bring in mouse hover, gonna select Lottie playback, and yep, that's it. That's all we need. So I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. Mouse hover, Lottie playback. So we don't even need to set up our own custom animation because like that, perfect. So when you hover, perfect. Now, what's the next thing that I'm gonna do? Of course, just gonna set the cursor to pointer. If you've seen the other videos, you know that I love doing this. Anything that needs to be hovered on, I'm gonna set the cursor to pointer. I just like doing that. Okay. Now, what is next? Okay, we have a button. Okay, yes. Now, if you watched the previous video, the one about the hero, you know that we made this button, and I did mention in that video that we're going to be reusing this button a lot. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to copy and paste it. But we're not like fully reusing it. We're going to change around some bits. I'm going to put it right after that, like that. Perfect. So now here's what we're going to change. We're going to give this ripple button element a combo class. We're going to call this, what is this section? 0 sugar, right? Okay, that's not right. 0 sugar button. There. Now, for this, what I'm going to do is, what's the color that I picked? White. Okay, let's do white. So a combo class is basically like taking the same classes as the original, but just changing around some bits. So like you can add things, but still have the things that you had before. So, yep, make the background color white. And then I'm going to make the text color, is it the dark blue? It is the dark blue. So the dark blue, and then do the same thing for the text, make it the dark blue like that. And then, oh, can't do that actually. Have to give this one also a combo class of 0 sugar ripple, right? Because then it would change it for this one too, which is not what we want to do. So give it a combo class of this dark blue, right? Do the same thing for this circle, because we also want to change that from the red to this. Actually, let's see if the red, that's too flashy, sorry. I'm gonna change the color to 0 sugar ripple, right? Just gonna pick this one, look good? Yeah, okay, that looks fine. Okay, there. This is also too big for, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go back and get rid of this 45%. That's way too big. Okay, okay, this is fine for now. I'm just gonna bring in this image now, right? So that'll get pushed to the side. Okay, there. So just gonna drag that image in. That's not right. Just move it to the side like that. Okay, perfect. Now what we want to do is we want this image to be tilted, right? And then we also want it to be moving, but we want it to be moving when we scroll into view. So like when we're here and we just start entering, that's when it starts moving. So here's what we want to do. We go to the 0 sugar div, and then we go to the interactions panel. We grab a interaction, we call this scroll into view, right? And I'm gonna call this 0, oh, what am I doing? Wait, delete this, make a new one. Okay, 0 sugar can animation. There. Okay, now what I'm gonna do for this can is first I want to rotate it a bit. So like, let's play around with this. You can do whatever you want, but I think I want something a little bit subtle. So I'll go 5 degrees. I'll go 5 degrees. Then what I'm gonna do is I am going to, now the next thing that we want to do is have it move up and down, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to move it, so where's it? Move, well, at the top, I don't know why I didn't see that. So up a little bit, and I want to take a while. Like I want this to be like a slow animation. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Set this back to 0 pixels, right? So it's just moving. Oh, that's not what we want. We don't want it to rotate like that. Okay, so we hit set as initial state, which means that that's how it's gonna be. Like it's not gonna be part of the animation itself. It's just gonna be how it is when the page loads. So this one we also wanted to take 2.5 seconds, so like take its own sweet time. Okay, there. Then now you can pick like any kind of this easing, this preset, but I'm just gonna go with the basic one, which is just ease in, and then do the same thing for this one, maybe ease out. Yeah, okay, I'll hit save. And then, this is very important, we want to check the loop button. Because as you can see, this animation just keeps going. Like it just keeps going, you know, like it doesn't stop at any moment. So it's not triggered by any hover or anything. So, there. Yep, okay. So this works. Perfect. I think I'm gonna make this text a bit 30%. Well, that's not it. Yeah, I guess this is fine. This is good. Okay, perfect. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So in this video, we learned how to activate these Lottie animations on hover. We changed some of this button around, and we made this cool moving up and down animation with the when you scroll into view, this can just moves up and down. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, if you want to know how to make the rest of this website, so the nav bar and the hero, I already have videos for that up on my channel, so just check those out. There's going to be more videos coming because there are more sections of this website that I won't be making videos about, so keep an eye out for that. You can follow my Instagram, where I post like kind of like a sneak peek of what I'm going to do on there, and then it uploads on YouTube, so you can just like, you'll get notifications for when I am uploading something new. So check out my Instagram. The link is always in the description. And yeah, I hope you guys like this. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.